So the Web 2.0 app that I've chosen to demonstrate is one that I use not only in my online classes, but I find it's also a great one in my face-to-face classes as well. And it is the Remind app, which is free, so you can sign up here for free. I'm just going to log in since I already have an account. All right, so this is a texting service that you can set up one of two ways. So I have it set up so that it only pushes information out to students. So I will send information out to students regarding due dates or specific students who have fallen behind or that I'm concerned about grade-wise. I will target specific students with a text message. You can also set it up that students can text back to those messages as well. I don't have mine set up to do that because I already have a ton of email that I get from students, and I spend about 15 hours every week in office hours with students, and so I choose not to have text messaging to be another option for them. So I only use it as a push out service, but it can go both ways. So once you sign up for a free account, I already have a bunch of classes here, but yours would just say create class. So you would just click there to create a class. You can pick an icon that you want for that class. So I'm just going to keep the rocket one there. I guess that's fine. And then the name of the class. So maybe just use this one. It will come up with a unique class code of some random letters and digits. If you want, you can try to see if you want something that looks more like what you have, or maybe teach online. That's too long. So maybe I should have just chosen the one they asked me to use. But you can also try to create your own class code, or you can just use the one that they've given you. And then we can hit create. All right, so now it does have an option where you could preload students with phone numbers. I have never used that option. That's just more work than I need to do because they all sign up the first day, and so then they're all in the system and they've done all of that for me instead. And so what I do is on this in-person instructions, it gives the instructions that I post in Blackboard that either we do the first night for orientation for like my online class, or that first day in class when we're kind of walking through the syllabus for my face-to-face classes. I just have all of them get out their phone and enter this information there. All right, so once you've created a class, you pick a class that you want to send out a message to. And it has a suggested message here. Okay? And so let's say I'm just going to use that message. There also is the ability that you can attach a PDF. So sometimes I'll take pictures of documents or things and send those out to the students. Just like Dominic had talked about the other day in Blackboard, where she schedules her announcements for online classes, you can also do that here, where you can set up a bunch of scheduled text messages that come out, and you can pick not only the day that you want those to come out, but the time that you want those to come out as well. It also has this nice translate feature if you want to send out that message in some other language. So here that message is in Spanish, and then you can send those messages out. You can also target specific students, and so I don't have any students in this class I just created, so I'm just going to pick one of mine from my class. If we click people, those students are listed here, and over here you can push this to send a particular message just to that student. And also, let's say Abby had dropped the class, we can also go in here for more actions, and we could remove her from the class too. And I do that when students drop because I don't want them to keep being bugged by text messages for a class that they're no longer enrolled in. And then at the end of the semester, so like next semester when I teach Online Math 165, I'm going to want to use this same shell again, but I don't want these students in there. And so if I come up here and click on that class, there's a place down here where you can click reuse class code, where it will take all of the students and the messaging that happened this semester and archive it for me, and then create a new empty shell that's ready to go again for next semester, which is a really nice feature as well.